Welcome viewers to Becoming Fruitful. On today's episode, we are featuring a man with a very creative mind, a unique gift, and magical hands. The man behind Mukango WA Africa, Mr. Kennedy Daka. Please watch the interview till the end and don't forget to subscribe. Enjoy. Thank you so much, viewers, for joining us today. This is Mahalia once again. I am with Mr. Kennedy Daka, the man behind Mukango WA Africa. Mr. Kenneth, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Thank you so much to be here.
Would you tell us more about yourself? Who is Mr. Kennedy Daka? Where are you from?
Kennedy Daka, Mukango WA Africa.
Yes.
I come from my mother. And I'm an artist because I never went to school to learn art.
Yes.
I always wanted to be independent. From childhood, I was office phobia. I didn't like to work in the office or to be in that environment.
Yeah.
So I wanted to be free. Then I asked myself to say, what is it that I can do so I can be myself? Then I decided to use my hands, use whatsoever that was around. I could make walking sticks. I could use my hands, do gardening, play around. Then when I did something, some people were interested and they wanted to pay me for that.
Yeah.
That's how I continued. Then I started making coffee tables. I see people like my coffee tables. Then I say, what can I do to make people pay me more for one coffee table like they're paying for three? So I started putting designs, some African touch here and there. Of course, I was inspired by nature. I could see how the log looks, how nature looks, and I tried to depict that into my work. And I see people loved that, even from overseas.
Yeah.
Someone would phone me when I was not expecting to say, we bought a table and it had your name and your number on.
Yes.
Can we please come and you make for us things like that? So that kind of gave me inspiration and I continued. So that's how I started.
Okay. So where would you say your love for the craft comes from?
I can say it's a gift which everyone has, but has to be discovered.
Yeah.
When you spend a lot of time alone, a lot of time in the bush, a lot of time with nature, that kind of teach you something, and you put it in what you are doing and people go for it. And all along, also I've taught a lot of people. I've actually inspired a lot of people to believe in themselves, which is lying under there, because every one of us is given.
Yeah.
Just that we never give ourselves enough attention to see what is inside, how can you take it out, or maybe there's nothing to pressure you so that thing can come out. So like when we mention pressure, there's been times whereby we get, maybe somebody says, can you make this and that? I've never made it before.
Yeah.
Obviously my name is Ken, so yes I can. Then when they give me that, then I sleep over it and I see how I'm gonna get it done.
Yeah.
When I get that thing done and I call the client, they come, they say, wow, you made it more than we thought it could come. How did you get it right? Yeah, you see, because when you were describing to me what you wanted, I was busy creating it within me. So when it had to come, it came exactly as you had described to me.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so, and then because of that, I of doing custom-made furniture.
Yeah.
Because I love challenges. I want people to come to say, make like this, like that, something I've never done before. Then I go into my mystic self. Then I say, mystic, how can we get this thing done? First time, I don't even have a crew. But tomorrow morning when I wake up, I have all the directions, where to start and how to do. And already I see it, how it's going to look. And by the time, maybe it's 2-3 weeks, the thing is already there.
So would you say you are guided by the Holy Spirit?
I am guided. You'll call him the Holy Spirit, but I'll call him grace or the universe, because he is the one who is always there. And when you pay attention to him, he really guides you, because we are not who we think we are. We are that which we are, which we don't know we are. So when you pay attention, I can say affluent, then affluent, and you make design that has never been done before, because you're one of a kind, you are unique, you are here to make a difference. So when you pay attention to your uniqueness, to that which you are, which is not another one, then beautiful things like this come.
They come out,
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense. So tell me more about your background. Where are you coming from? Yeah, as a child.
Okay, as a child, my mother is Xhosa, my father is Zambian. I was born somewhere in Soweto, Muzimhlope. Then my mother and my father could not stay. I don't know, they had their own problems, which I don't want to enter into. So she left me with the old man. Then the old man was working here and there.
The old man, your father?
My father, yeah. First, he took me to Zambia for a while. Then, by then, I think I was 4 years. We left South Africa when I was 2 years. He took me to Zambia. Then, for some time, he went to work in because he had no wife. My primary school level, I did it there. Then his contract finished, we had to come back to Africa. He took me back to Zambia, to the village, and he left me there for some time. He came to South Africa again to work somewhere in Cape Town by the ships or something like that. Then that's where really passion, got in, to use my hands, play with nature, look at the twigs, look at the branches, in the night, look at the stars in the morning, look at the formation of the clouds, like I could see things in the clouds. You see, then I could draw on my hands, I could draw. When the teacher is teaching, I don't even pay attention to what he's saying. I think he's wasting time. You see, and school, I never went very far. I only did up to grade 7. Most of the things I've just educated myself. Why? Because of Christianity itself made me not to go with school further, because they were telling us that Jesus will come anytime. Then I say, if Jesus is coming anytime, why now should I waste time with these books and things? So then I straight went right to work and to do the things that I've been doing. Work-wise, I've only worked in my life one day. My aunt got me a job somewhere and I worked for a full day. Then it was not me. The boss liked me, and everyone following there, I never went there. I never even told my aunt I was not going to work. Then I started making tables, making coffins, making things. Then I said to myself, coffins, if they are not going, then I say, wow, people must die, so I must make money. Then I say, now if me I die or another one, I say, no, rather let me make something that is worthy, people appreciate. Then I concentrated on coffee tables and things you can hang on the wall. Then I see people love Big 5, then I started creating Big 5. When we were in Europe, people love flowers too much. So I developed making flowers how people want it, draw, then I can follow the drawing and carve it out like that. So from that time since, I've been working on my own and doing this and that, and well, it's good.
It's good, yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So what would you say is the most challenging part of the work that you do?
The most challenging mostly maybe is the creation part of it is no challenge. The most challenging, like now, I could want, like now I'm aging, I'm growing. Okay. Now that time is passing and we aging, I could love to go to the grave empty. So now that I could go to the grave empty, I love to teach and to live all the skills that I've learned and all the tricks, the shortcuts and the hardships and the sweetness and the bitterness. I could love to live it out. So challenges would be if there will be help somewhere, would open a school and start now teaching formally than the way I've been teaching in the corner here and there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also understand that you have a skills program that you initiated for kids. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, what I do, like people who don't do anything, I invite them in, look into their hands, and I see if their hands are rough, then I know those people are born for hard work. Then I encourage them to say there's power, there's grace, there's magic in you if only you can concentrate. First, I show them how to write their name and we carve it out. And if they love it, I see tomorrow he's trying. So when he's trying, then I show him, here you do like this, like that, like that. And 2 days later, you find somebody knows how to do something. And over these years, I've taught a lot of people. And when you come to me, I teach you. When you go through me, you're not going to look for a boss. I teach you how to be your own boss because there's no one there who's going to pay you better than yourself. And there's no one there who's going to stand for you the way you can stand for yourself. So when I give them that courage and they discover what they have and their passion and what they could like to do in their life, and they push, and you find most of the guys I've spoken to, I've worked with, I've helped here and there, they're running their own small businesses here and there because I teach them not to look for a boss, but be your own boss. Yeah.
So, sir, what's your vision with your business? Where are you taking this to from here?
You see, like now, a vision for the business is to see to be as productive as much as possible, although business is gone a little bit down, but now for us is to be dynamic. That's why like we are artists. If people don't like a big five, they like flowers. Now is to change to go into something flowering things that people love. And people cannot afford to buy solid wood anymore. Now we go into super wood to make easy things that people can afford and decorate their house. And we also find a living through that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay. So, say, I hope you won't mind. Can you take me through your work? I just want to see the kind of work that you do.
Okay, as you can see, this is a walking stick, just a piece of wood. And if you are a king, we make for you a Lion King walking stick.
Okay.
And
oh, this is a lion stick, lion walking stick.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what type of wood did you use here?
This is rosewood. We imported
Rosewood.
it from Zambia. Yeah.
Okay. So what's the difference between a normal wood and the rosewood?
Okay, when you ask that question also, it's a good question. There's a lot of fabrics. There's soft and hard. So also in wood, there's hard wood and there's soft wood. So rosewood is like your Timbuti, Kiat, Rhodesian teak is one of our African hardwoods. Okay. Then we also use, like now, we are using a lot of recycled wood. We are recycling too much. Pallet woods, when the pallets come, like you won't believe this headboard is made out of pallet wood.
Is it?
Yeah, I just choose. normal pallet wood. We just choose thick good wood, we put it together and we put designs, we cut it to the way the customer could like it to be. Yeah, like this also is pallet. You see, these are the backs of the chair. We got a buffalo here. So I put the wood together, stick it there and create what I could like to.
Okay.
Yes.
This is nice.
Here, I got a fish eagle, the eagle catching a fish and a CD rack. You know, when we had CDs, so I was making CD racks. Yes,
oh,
yes,
no,
yes.
This is beautiful. It's so beautiful. So how long did it take you to create this?
This took me like, I can say plus minus 10 days to do this.
Just 10 days?
Yeah.
Wow. Yes. Oh, this one is it's a sideboard.
It's a sideboard. You can put your things in the kitchen or in the dining room. These are the drawers, and the drawers I create animals for the handles.
Okay.
Then this one's on top. I pick animal bones. You know, they eat meat, they throw bones, and I pick the bones, I make the handles.
Wow. You can't actually tell it's a bone. It's beautiful.
Yeah, because everything can work, you see.
Yeah.
These are side tables. You know, some people want big 5, then here I got big 5 in there. Then some of them, people want plain, then I make it plain. Like now, I got one guy in Zulu Natal, he wants a walking stick with a lion on top and the elephant head down. So I'm busy drawing, I'm going to cut it. So yeah, here I'll make a hole, then he can handle it and walk right nicely with it. You see, so people say what they want and I do it exact. Here we have a giraffe. Yeah.
Look at this, guys.
And this giraffe was made out of fiat. See how beautiful it is.
Fiat is a bone.
Yeah, fiat is a wood.
wood.
Yeah, it's another African wood.
Where do you find that type of wood?
Yeah, you can find it in Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Zambia, and Namibia.
So you import them?
Yeah, we import with the client. We want a certain wood. We look for that wood wherever we can find it. And these are the backs of the chairs, and I make chairs. Like it's gonna be big 5, so this is part of it. Yeah. We also make masks. Sometimes people come with a mask, they say, can you please make something exactly like this? Then I create it and make like that.
So do they come with the picture and show you
Sometimes
what they want?
Yes.
Or you just create
Sometimes
anything?
people come with a picture from the internet and we make it exactly how they want.
As they want.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
We can go outside to see more.
I'm do this thing to this man. Then Jesus, he said to this guy, he said, my man, it's your time now to go. And this guy went and saw Jesus. You see, so here we got 12 guys, and there we got 6 guys, and here we got 6 guys.
So where is Jesus?
Jesus is the one on the center here.
Yes.
And the wine and the bread they were eating there. Yeah, so we can also create
so
him also.
Behind this picture, this mask.
Exactly.
So how much is this?
This is going to cost plus minus like 4,500 rand. This you hang on the wall. You know, Christians like to keep this the Last Supper to remember the last message the Messiah was giving them. Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, this is what I do. You see,
So
in the
where
end,
did you get the inspiration?
you see, like in the Bible, Yes, that's where I got this inspiration. I read the Bible like 4 times, and you imagine and you're picturing, then you put that on the wall. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Kennedy, how would you want people to remember you?
How I want to be remembered as a guy who was free. The guy who gave as much as he could. The guy who was simple and down to earth. A millionaire who walked like a poor man. Somebody who lived with, like the water has no height or low, it's just level. Somebody who is just level and simple. Just like that.
How would you advise someone who's at home aspiring to be a carpenter or do the woodwork? How would you advise them at home?
Actually, everyone out there who has breath, if wind is coming in and wind is going out, which means you have a purpose in life. There's something that you can do to contribute to this life or humanity. So it's up to you to stand up and see what is it that you can do. It's not only the carpentry, it's not only the art, it's just to be innovative in each and every little way. You'll see that will give an impact and that will create a change in life.
That's true. That's true. So, would you say you are fruitful?
I can say much more. Yeah, I've been very fruitful and always I check what I do. Did I add value to life or not? Because we are here only to give as much as we can contribute into the life itself.
Any message you have to people in Zambia, to people in Africa as a whole, and also here in South Africa, or people that who are watching right now?
Okay, actually the whole world, whosoever will come across this interview, you are all born for a purpose. You are all unique. You are all one of a kind. There's no replacement of you. There's no comparison. You only happen once. So if you do not know that you are happening to be, shame upon you. I feel sorry for you. You happen to be one of the beautiful flower ever God created. Blossom and feel it and feel good and be it. That was meant you to be. That's the message I would like to give people to out there, to say be yourself, because your purpose of being in life is to be you. No one will ever be you in your place. Don't try to copy me or be another one. Be the you that the Almighty created. That's all that we are interested, and I would love to live to everyone there.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, viewers. That was Mr. Kennedy Daka.
Right after the break, we are going to speak to Mr. Ethan Bennett, who is a digital marketing manager at Mukango WA Africa. Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. This is Mahalia Mazbugo. For those of you who are meeting me for the first time, this is Mr. Ethel, the Managing Director of Mukango WA Africa. How are you, sir?
I'm very good, thank you, Mahalia.
Yes, I'm good as well. Thank you so much. Would you please tell us more about yourself? Who is Mr. Ethel?
I myself, I specialize in digital marketing, and I also teach at a primary school. I teach computer science. I've known Mr. Kennedy Daka for about 4 years now. He has helped me out of tough situations, and we've worked together to get his business from just word of mouth to online. So we created his Facebook page, we got him on Google My Business, as well as setting up his website, which has done us very well. But not as well as we'd like it to be, so we are growing. Our aim is to try and get more business. But yeah, it's been a pleasure working with him, and I love his art. He does amazing things with his hands.
Okay, so for how long have you known each other, and how has it been working?
Well, all I can say is I think artists are full of crap. And that's why they're so good, because they don't work according to the system, they do their own thing. So he's a difficult man to work with. I had to really study him and understand, okay, there's a difference between an artist and a regular person, and I have to work around him. And so it's helped me gain a lot of skills and a lot of problem solving. But it's been a pleasure. It's just at this point in the 2024, we just need to make another breakthrough. So we're looking just to spread our wings and to get him more artistic work, because obviously artistic work pays a bit better than just standard furniture.
So what would you say is your vision for this business?
Well, it's a lot along the lines with what Kennedy Daka's vision is. I would like to spread his art further around the world, as well as empower more people. Not just kids, but anyone in the young that's unemployed, that's looking to gain a new skill and do something with their lives. I would like us to be a platform. So hopefully within 3 years we can establish a school and get our online platform a bit better and more expansive, so we can get higher quality business. That would be really nice.
So what's the challenging part of this business?
The most challenging part of this business is marketing. I believe the most important part of the business is marketing in terms of online. You need to give to receive. So I recommend. We've seen a lot of results with paying Google and paying Facebook just to kind of receive results. Because those platforms, they don't really push you as well as you'd like, unless you've gone viral or paid them to push your business. I would say it's definitely worth it, as long as you have studied up on how Google Ads works, how Facebook Ads work. If you don't know it, they're just going to take your money and give you the results. It's not going to be what you like.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes.
So where can people find you?
So you can find us on our website. That's Mukango WAAfrica.co.za. No WA, it's just MukangoAfrica.co.za. Or you can find us on Facebook, Mukango WA Africa Furniture. That's how you spell Mukango, MUKANGO, Mukango WA Africa. But we've done very well in establishing our online presence. If you search African furniture or Mukango Africa or wooden furniture, we are actually top results. It took us 3 years, so we finally dominated that market. So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sir, for joining us. That was Mr. Ethel, the Managing Director of Mukango WA Africa.
After the break, we are going to speak to Mr. James, who is one of the employees of Mr. Kennedy Daka. Stay tuned.
What do you say?
I'm good, man.
I'm good as well. Can you please introduce yourself? What is your name?
Yes. My name is James Mushota. Yeah, I'm 60 years old now. Quite old, as you can see.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you don't look that old.
Yeah,
Don't
because
look
of
60.
obviously because of the nature of the job that I do, a lot of exercise.
Yes.
Involved.
Yes.
So actually, that's what it is. A lesson then. Out of Africa to do this job. Cabin, good cabin, we call it. Yeah, sculpturing and stuff like that. I met Kennedy and he taught me all these things that I've known about cabin and stuff. I've never been employed in a company before, but I've managed to survive.
Never. Not even once.
Not even once.
Is it?
Yeah, I've never worked for any company.
How old were you when you met Mr. Kennedy?
I was almost, that time, I should say, almost 25 years.
25 years. You're still young.
Yeah.
How did you meet with Mr. Kennedy?
I met with Mr. Kennedy in Zambia, and I was passing along the road, Commonwealth Road in Machero in Zambia.
Where in Zambia? Lusaka?
Lusaka, to be specific, Lusaka and Machero in particular.
Yeah.
So Lusaka is Machero as a compound.
Oh, within Lusaka.
Within Lusaka, yes.
Okay.
And as I was passing, I saw these guys doing these carpentry works and stuff. And I admired what they were doing, and I had the interest. They're on the road. It's just the roadside, the workshop by the roadside. You're passing, you can see people working. The workshop just around the road. So I was inspired, and I went there, asked Mr. Kennedy if I could join them, and then he accepted. He said, no, come if you have the interest, come and join us. That's how I joined Mr. Kennedy there.
So ever since you got together,
Yeah.
harmoniously.
Yes, ever since we have worked together harmoniously, I've never had any problem with Mr. Kennedy. He has taught me things that I never knew I was going to do. Yeah, now I feel I can do almost anything. Yeah, my job specifically, I do village scenes.
Okay.
Pictures like the one you saw, the Last Suppers, the what?
Yeah.
Those I do.
Is it?
I do those ones. Animals I do, yes, but I'm not very much into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, especially village scenes.
Okay.
And then carpentry as well.
So what has been the most challenging part with this job?
The most challenging part of this job is that you have to satisfy a customer. Most of the time they say customer is always right, and customers do come and give us orders. We have to make sure that we satisfy them according to what they want, and then they give.
So how has it been like working with Mr. Kennedy?
Yeah, it's been good. I must say, because I've learned a lot from him. Yeah, all the works that we have been doing, I've learned from him. He has been my tutor. Yeah, he has taught me a lot of things, and I've benefited quite a lot.
Can you please describe your daily routine? What's your daily routine?
Our daily routine as a workshop is in the morning work. Make sure that we sweep the place, we clean the place up. In the morning, the place that our work will display the things that we are making for the customer to show. When they are passing, they know that these are things that we are doing. And when we do that, then Kennedy Daka gives us the program for the work, the things that we're supposed to do, the works that we're supposed to work on for the day, and then we work on that.
So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Are you still going to be here? Are you retiring? Or are you going to start your own business? Where do you see yourself?
Yeah, I think that will depend on how this program, how this project will go. But eventually maybe I might think of starting my own business somewhere. Like I've already told you, I do go to Zambia, and sometimes I want to settle there. So I might continue this work that I've learned from here, from Mukango, and set my own businesses.
So what would you love to tell Mr. Kennedy Daka? What is it that is in your heart that you want the world to know about him? The role that he played in your life?
To Mr. Kennedy Daka, I would say I would thank him very much for teaching me all this that I know about carving, puppetry, and stuff. And that he has given me a life. These things that I'm doing here has kept me alive. I earn my living from these things, and I also intend maybe to teach other people, other young upcoming artists or carpenters, the same product I've learned from Kennedy.
Transferring the skills.
Yeah, transferring the skills to young ones.
What would you love to tell someone who's young, aspiring to be where you are?
Yeah, to the youngsters, I would say that you have to follow your dreams sometimes. Just like me, I had interest in carpentry with Kevin, so I followed my dream. I met Kennedy, and he taught me all these things that I've known about carving and stuff. I've never been employed in a company before, but
Yeah. Hello, fruitful people. This is Kennedy Daka, Mukango WA Africa, the fruitful king. Me, I take rubbish and I take it into value. I take recycled wood from Macau in the squatter camp, and I make something beautiful. I sell it back in Santen with a lot of money. I'm here only to make a difference, and no one can stop me because I'm ruling my destiny. One love still.
If there's anything I have learned from this interview, is that don't ever take the gifts God has given you for granted. Use them.
Okay, viewers, that was Mr. Kennedy Daka, Mukango WA Africa Furnitures. Unfortunately, we are now at the end of our show, and when I get on my choice,